On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Dwight!
Merrill over the head of Jenks. Uribe charges.
Hold it. I did that all wrong. Let's try that. This is why I term this Wacky Wednesday. Take two.
On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Dwight!
Merrill over the head of Jenks. Uribe charges, throws, out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world.
We're down to 2, now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It is all over. The Chicago Bulls.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey, this promises to be fun.
Oh, yeah!
It's time for... I can't get this technology stuff right. It is time for business. Good morning. Welcome to... I told you I can't get this technology stuff right. Welcome to the Wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And brother, I just want to open with this. The Brooklyn Mets got their ass kicked by the, you ready for this? Sacramento Kings. Matter of fact, to the point where the Sacramento Kings laid, you ready for this? Ready for this total? 153 points. You heard me correctly. 153 points on a supposed Eastern Conference championship contender. The Brooklyn Mets are done. The Brooklyn Mets are cooked. The Brooklyn Mets are finished. And the Brooklyn Mets are overrated. Big time overrated. Now that I got that out of the way, and good morning to Hawk TV, first one to drop us a chat. If y'all can, if you're watching this on YouTube, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop us a Cash App if you would be so kind to do today. Every Cash App that is dropped goes to assist not only myself, but my family, but our foundation that we're building with the brand new SDM Sports Radio Network. And I have something exciting to say about that. We'll do that later. Right now, it is time for the Whip Around presented by Fanatics. When it rains, it pours for the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. And they now have lost Cooper Kupp to an injury. According to USA Today, a high ankle sprain will keep Cooper Kupp out, and it will require surgery. He is scheduled to undergo a tightrope procedure on his ankle today. He'll be placed on injured reserve, meaning that he will miss at least 4 games. McVay said, quote, "Let's just take it one day at a time. Let's see how the procedure goes when he gets done. I don't think you want to pigeonhole yourself into one approach. But you do know the first step is the surgery, and the appropriate steps will be followed after that. That's where we are right now." Close quote. The Rams are hopeful that Kupp will return this season. You know what I say to that? I say hang it up for the year and recalibrate for next year, because the Rams are cooked. All right. I hate to say this, The Rams are absolutely cooked. They're done. They're roasted. And speaking of injuries, the 8-1 Philadelphia Eagles will be without Dallas Goedert for an extended time with a shoulder injury. The Eagles suffered their first loss on Monday night to the Washington Redskins, and the shoulder injury came on a second-half play when Goddard had his face mask grabbed, which the officials missed and didn't call a penalty on Washington. We discussed this yesterday. Goddard should be back before the end of the season, but in the short run, it adds much more pressure to Jalen Hurts and his receiving core. The reliability of a tight end. How many years did Troy Aikman rely on one Jay Novacek? How many years did Steve Young rely on one Brent Jones? How many years have the 49ers of current stature relied on one George the Animal Kittle? As my partner Cole Johnson now joins the fray. How are you, my man?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. The Nets got their ass kicked last night. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. That actually made you happy?
Considering A, it was the Sacramento Kings, a dark horse I predicted. B, it was on TNT last night. And C, the most impressive thing, 153 points.
And I thought that they said the Nets actually were playing good defense. What happened?
Sacramento hit 22 threes.
But they also gave 116 to the Lakers too early this week. So
I haven't heard that joint, and they play now at the Golden One Center. That joint hasn't been. I've never heard that joint so loud since the 2002 Arco Arena.
Yeah, but say since that building opened.
I
don't think I've ever heard that building loud like that.
And Mike Brown is the coach, four-time champion.
Mm-hmm.
Four-time champion because he coached the Golden State Warriors. I think there may be a Northern California clash for playoff seeding. Not playoff spots, but playoff seeding. You heard it here first.
Well, let's see how they roll. Let's see how the Kings grow.
Let's see. Let us see. And speaking of seeing, credit to Brian McCarthy for this. The New Jersey Devils have now won 10 in a row.
Congrats to the Devils.
Congrats to the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, I heard that's the first time that hasn't happened since W was president.
Yes. And the New Jersey Devils are not playing around. Martin Brodeur, I applaud you. I applaud your organization. And let's see how the Devils continue to roll. I'm loving that story.
Yeah.
I'm loving diving back into hockey again because I took a year off from following hockey after the scandal went down with my Blackhawks, but I'm back in it now. I'm back in it. And Ryan, once again, we give Ryan credit for this update. Congrats to your New Jersey Devils. 10 consecutive wins. Each win is 2 points, and they're starting to run away with the Atlantic Division. Let's see how that plays out. Julio Rodriguez was named American League Rookie of the Year. Boo! I'll explain why I'm booing later. Terry Francona has been named American League Manager of the Year. Once again, I'll explain why I'm doing that later. Now you got the NFL wanting games in France, in Spain.
Well, they already played in Germany this year, so.
Forgive my get off my lawn take, but
okay.
Why don't you fix the games you have here?
because they're thinking about the money, 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 money. Now they have found a time where it could be conducive to television viewing here and attendance over there. Because it looks like they're settling on 9:30 a.m. Eastern on a Sunday.
But most sensible people over here at 9:30 Eastern on a Sunday morning are doing what my wife and I were doing on Sunday morning, sleeping.
And you know, if they actually do pull the trigger and have NFL teams over in Europe, that would mean they would have to have the Super Bowl start earlier.
You had the World League of American Football from 1991 to 1997. Isn't that enough? I mean, you had the Barcelona Dragons, you had the London Monarchs, you had the Frankfurt Galaxy. Enough!
But they royally screwed that up.
You know that, and I know that, but I still say, enough! You blew it with that league. You didn't market it correctly. And I miss seeing the New York, New Jersey Knights. Don't ask me why. I just miss seeing them.
Here's where they'll have to tweak, Ryan, that point right there.
Yes.
You're in a church on a Sunday morning. And thank you for the British cursing instead of the American version. I think that is where the bump is now. It's like they got to find the right groove as to, okay, what time is good enough to where American audiences can still see the games over in Europe, where the Europeans won't be angry that the games start too late for them on Sunday evening.
That's the whip around for this morning. The whip around is presented by Fanatics. Go to snowmaninthemorning.com/fanatics. Support your favorite team, your favorite player with different kinds of gear. And if you use the code SIT morning, you'll get a percentage off of your first purchase. Now
you said that he said it in an Irish accent. I dated a British woman and she said it that way too. Often.
I've heard I've heard it that way.
Yeah.
Rod's here and he put this up. The Patriots have 22 AFC East titles and we're going to smash the Jets Sunday. Patriots by 3 touchdowns and Zach Wilson throwing 3 picks. You know what? I'm sick and tired of Rod. I mean,
I don't remember asking you a thing.
You read my mind.
Mm-hmm.
You read my mind. Rod, I love you, but I hope the Jets do to the Patriots what they did to them in 2011.
You mean knock them out the playoffs? That's cold.
I mean knock them in the mouth. Wait. I didn't say that correctly. Allow me. I hope the Jets knock the Patriots in the mouth.
As Ryan says, it's too early to troll Rod.
Not for him.
Oh, no, it's not early enough.
But McCoffee, I know of it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, but McCoffee. I know of a church that is perfect for football goers everywhere. And I do too.
Same. A pause for a break because my stomach's trying to do backflips.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm not going to let it. So we're going to go to a break. And when we come back, I think we're just going to go ahead and go off the board. Okay. We did our script for the day. I got some ish to talk about the Brooklyn mess.
Oh, Lord.
Why? Because it's funny.
It's sad.
Why? Because Ben Simmons sucks. Why?
Having humor at the expense of that team.
Why? Because the Brooklyn mess are a bunch of cowards.
Are they as funny as the Lakers, though? No? That's what I thought.
No, but it's still fun to talk about them.
True it is. They are a modern day sports soap opera, no question.
What was that? As the Nets
turn. That's what I do. That's
as
what
the Nets turn.
That's what I dub them, as the Nets turn.
Oh, jeez. A Pizzle in the house with us. It's never too early to troll. Hawk TV, Victor Locke, my buddy, Sick Diggy from Norway. And before we get a break, I want to welcome the folks at WIRU in my hometown of Chicago tuning us in. So we have hit
Volcanus
in the house with us.
Pleasure to have you aboard, brother.
Pleasure. Oh man, big time pleasure. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop us a Cash App. It helps the foundation along. I'll see y'all in 4 minutes. Back in a flash.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Have you had a chance to visit the brand new Snowman in the Morning shop yet? You haven't? Then what are you waiting for? Go to our new web address, snowmaninthemorning.com/shop. That's snowmaninthemorning.com/shop, where you can shop for all kinds of items like a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a book bag, and everything else that you need to have the same outfits and the same gear that the crew has. And with each purchase, you will be helping the Snow Strong initiative. We got a lot to do in a short time to get there. Go to snowmaninthemorning.com/shop and get the same stuff that the crew has. And when you do that, tell them Snowman sent you. Thanks. This is a BS3 Network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Let's Talk Monday.
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis Water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 Water.
Why does that ad make me crack up every time we play it? We're back. Cole Johnson there, Snowman here. The chat's already lit up. Nothing like drinking coffee, watching Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, and chatting in the chat. Well, thank you, Rod. We respect you and we love you for being here with us. And grand rising to you, Volcanus. Why is it fun to make fun of the Lakers and the Brooklyn mess?
Yeah, I guess it's the punching up thought process. It's fun to punch up at something, but you're a bully if you punch down to it, if you understand what I'm saying. So
very well.
We all of us hold LA and New York, the cities themselves, as the two biggest thermostats basically in the United States.
Says who?
Some Los Angelenos and New Yorkers seem to love it for the most part. Most of the country seems to dislike it. But
then you got people like me that don't care.
But the funny thing is, you have with the Yankees, with New York, And the Lakers with Los Angeles, you get some part of them embraced throughout all of Americana.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have that happen, and you see Lakers fans where they have no business being, like in North Dakota, and Yankees fans in Montana.
I actually had to go through that.
When you live other places like you in Chicago and me in Houston, it just sickens you. It's like, why are you rooting for these teams? I thought you're supposed to root for them to lose. Why you want to root them to win? Now, yes, I get that when we were growing up, we had with the Lakers a dynamic figure in Magic.
We interrupt this rant for this.
This edition of the LJPN is brought to you by Grimy Chapstick, Numbo Chip Chip, and Chap Chap. Look for that to be a commercial sometime soon. I'll say that on the air.
How about in 45 minutes?
I'll give it a shot.
Can you make that into something in 45 minutes?
I'll give it a shot.
I'll do the voice for it.
Okay.
Here you go. This edition of the LJPN is brought to you by Grimy Chapstick. No more Chip Chip and Chap Chap.
Good Lord.
Listen, you set that up with the no more Chip Chip and Chap Chap whenever you do that anyway.
Well, that's true. I did.
Now, back to what we were talking about.
All right.
The Nets suck. The Lakers are worse.
So when you're in these pockets, you look at these idiots who are cheering for the Lakers and the Yankees, and you're saying to yourself, "Wait a minute, these are teams you're supposed to cheer against." Now I get, like when we were growing up, you had Magic and Kareem. Both of us like the both of them, but even with that being said, if it was our team playing, then we still wanted our team to beat the brakes off of the Lakers.
Yes.
And it was no slight to Kareem nor Magic. It's just they just weren't.
That was just pure unadulterated fandom.
Yeah, it's fandom.
I mean, you were a fan of the Showtime Lakers on a low level.
Yeah,
but with your home team, you with the Rockets, me with the Bulls, you wanted them to beat the Big Bad Kings,
right?
Which at the time were the Lakers and the Boston Celtics.
So when you have that dynamic happen, you tend to when the titans of society seem to not be on the level that they aspire to be, it's a little fun to just simply throw a bunch of jabs at them. And so that's what we're seeing with the Nets and the Lakers.
Speaking of jabs, I'm going to throw one at Wise, and I'm going to pay for it later. I know, but Cole, this is for you.
Oh, no.
Driven deep to left center field. Gardner is going back. Looking up. See you later. See you later. Astros headed back to the World Series.
Wise actually said that Monday when we were talking about busting each other's chops, and he said, "Yeah, you just need to stop playing those damn clips." Ryan McCarthy, speaking of Montana, a bucket list item is witnessing the brawl of the wild in Bozeman and Missoula between Montana and Montana State. Mr. McCarthy, I have a story about that. I'll tell you later.
Now, Victor, I get what you're saying here. There's no such thing as punching up or down. Punching is punching. Someone is always getting a fat lip. I'm not talking about up down from the perspective of this up to down. I'm talking about society, like the poor.
The haves and the have-nots.
Yeah, haves and have-nots. The poor love to see the rich get their butts whooped, and it's that type of thing. The have-nots love to see the haves get it, and so when I say punch up, punch down, that's what I mean.
Love to see the haves get punched in the mouth. Here I go referencing George Carlin. The have-nots love to see the haves get socked in the mouth and kicked in the nuts. Period.
Yeah. Now, if we're talking about
Victor's response when I played that clip from Robert Ford, whatever
did he do to you?
we got to make that a sound. You know that. We got to make that a sound.
Yeah. Now to your point here, just basic physics. Yeah, we don't really care too much about that. I mean, look,
Right.
Hagler Hearns, that's a really good example. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Hagler had what, a 3-4 inch height advantage over Hagler, but we didn't feel as though we wanted to have Hearns get the brakes beat off him.
Right. We
just wanted a good fight because we didn't really hate Hagler and we didn't really hate Hearns. We just wanted to see a good fight, and for 8 minutes we did. So from that aspect, you're right.
Back to the mess in Los Angeles and in New York, Brooklyn, New York.
Mm-hmm.
They just need to close the Barclays Center, blow it up, and send the Nets back to New Jersey. Because I will put it in the form of a question. What have the Nets done since they got to Brooklyn? I'll answer that. Not a doggone thing.
Unfortunately, I have to say they've done one thing. And it's messed up how I'm about to say this. The move from New Jersey to Brooklyn has made the Nets more newsworthy relevant. Because the move going east of the Hudson has made them... this made people want to talk about them. Because when they were actually ensconced west of the Hudson River, people really didn't give two craps about them.
Then how come the Jersey Devils have been sustainable and the Nets? Well, I can answer that question. 3 Stanley Cups.
That
95, 2001, and 2003. I'll answer that.
Yeah, that, and
they actually know how to run an organization in New Jersey.
That too, and this is so messed up because the Knicks they haven't won a championship since 1973, and before 1994 the Rangers didn't win Stanley Cup since 1940, but of course in 94 they won one. New York is not really as much of a hockey town as, say, I don't know, Chicago or even Boston or even Detroit. It's a basketball town.
It is. It's a Knicks town.
Yeah,
it's a Knicks town.
And when it comes to basketball, it's all about the Knicks.
Well, you mentioned hockey town and Chicago. I will say, I had the absolute pleasure of witnessing the 3rd Stanley Cup in 2015, along with 21,000 other Blackhawk maniacs. I thought I screamed when I was at a Bulls game in person. No. Game 6 against Tampa Bay, when it was scoreless, knee deep into the second period. And then they got that first one. Duncan Keith got that first one.
Well,
and we pretty much knew the game was over.
Sick, you're gonna love me about what I'm about to do. Go ahead.
I got a buddy who's a big time Lightning fan, Joshua Jackson. He's a friend of the show and a friend of mine. I really thought we were going to make a bet for that series when the Lightning and the Blackhawks met in the Stanley Cup final. But you know how you get that one you see that one touchdown or that one bucket, that one goal that Duncan Keith scored, we knew it was over. And then Patrick Kane put the second one home.
As they say.
Halfway through the 3rd period.
Never as good as the first time. Never as good as the first time.
That third cup on home ice, to hear the great Gene Honda say, "And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup," and everybody goes silent.
Yeah, because you want to hear
as they walk the cup out.
You want to hear it. You want to hear them say the words.
You want to hear Gene Honda. Listen, Olivier Sedura, who's the PA announcer for the Brooklyn Mess, will never have the pleasure of saying, "Here's the Larry O'Brien trophy." Ever. I mean, Matt
So-
Hurwitz had the pleasure of saying that for the Golden State Warriors in 2017 at the old Oracle Arena.
So help me out here.
Yes.
Of that string of 3 Stanley Cups that the Blackhawks won, that third one was the first time that Chicago clinched it on
home ice.
On home. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
On home ice.
Because I know the first one they clinched it, I think they were playing the Flyers. I know they clinched it in Philly.
They were in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Okay.
The first one we clinched in Philadelphia. The second one we clinched in Boston.
Right.
Both of those are on the road.
Right.
The third one on home ice.
There is, I could tell you, man, there is nothing like your team. Not I've had the Astros win a World Series clinch a World Series championship on the road and home. There is nothing quite like when your team wins that big game on home ice, home field, home diamond, home court. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Let's see. Your Rockets did it twice.
Yeah, did it both times.
94, 95.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls did it twice. 3 times, actually.
3 times.
92,
92.
And
96,
96 and 97.
97. Mm-hmm.
And 97 was John Stockton's going away present because MJ looked at Steve Kerr and said, if Stockton comes off of me, and Kerr said, I got you. So what happened? Stockton made the mistake of coming off of MJ and crack. Steve Kerr knocked it down.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Andrew.
No.
And I'm only saying it because of observation. But yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Which prompts a trivia question. I know you hockey buffs will get this.
Mm-hmm.
I am imploring you to make an intro and outro of a trivia question because I want to start doing this every day also.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the last Conn Smythe Trophy winner for the losing team? Matter of fact, while I'm doing this live,
I have somebody in mind, but he probably isn't him.
While I'm doing this live, I may as well do it this way. Yeah, I'm on social media right now. Here's the trivia question of the day. Who was the last Conn Smythe Trophy winner from the losing team? Of course, we're talking NHL hockey. Let's see how many people will get that. I know someone in the chat will get it. I know a hockey buff in the chat will get it.
Probably Ryan. Ryan or Andrew probably get it.
I know somebody. Yep, Ryan got it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
It was indeed.
Good Lord, I haven't heard this name in a minute.
John Sebastian
Goedert. Oh my gosh.
2003 for the Anaheim Ducks. And boy, he played a hell of a series.
Thank you for proving me right, Ryan.
I knew Ryan would get it.
I did too. Now,
I knew Ryan would get it.
I did too. Now, as for your earlier point here, yeah, New York is a basketball town, and it's somewhat of a baseball town.
Yeah, somewhat.
I say somewhat because when the Yankees were horrible and putrid,
nobody cared.
No one really, even New Yorkers didn't really talk much about them, except for who was Clyburn going to fire.
And the bad part was when the Yankees were horrible and putrid, who was up at the time? The Mets.
And that's another issue. So the Yankees were horrible from 82 to 95. Yes, they made the playoffs in 95, but they were mediocre.
By Seattle.
Yeah. They were mediocre.
By Seattle.
Yeah, they were mediocre. Meanwhile, the Mets actually won a World Series, and you really didn't hear New York talk a whole lot about the Mets, which struck me as odd. I'm thinking, it's still the New York team, and the team actually is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when the Yankees won in 96,
it was over.
Every New Yorker that I knew of talked about baseball then because it was about the fandom of the Yankees. But when it comes to basketball,
but see that
when the Knicks do good, they're really great, and when the Knicks do bad, they're horrible. But they still talk about the Knicks all year long,
all day long, all year long.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about the Knicks. They don't have nothing to say about the Brooklyn mess.
Yeah,
they have nothing to say about the Brooklyn mess. And this team that I saw last night in Sacramento, the same Golden One Center where the Brooklyn mess wiped out a 25-point deficit in the fourth quarter a few years ago. That's when they actually had a point guard by the name of D'Angelo Russell.
who was a former Net at one time.
Yeah, 25-point deficit, and they wiped it out. And then last night happened.
I just don't. Now, to your
The
point,
Brooklyn Mets are putrid.
To your point about the relevancy of the Nets and how it's fun to actually
beat them up.
To beat them up. It also helps when you have a team who they do not make the news because of what they do on the court. It's because of what they do off of it. And we have heard more about this team because of what this team has done off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it is Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant or even the owner, Governor Joe Tsai.
I love the way you put that.
Or general manager Sean Marks. We talk about what they do off the court more than what they do on it. And then when we talk about what they do on the court, they get blown out. And they've now dealt with two blowouts in 3 nights out in California.
Blown to Smith. One in Southern California, one in Northern California.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Northern California is going to hold more significance. And the reason I say that is oh, jeez.
That would help them a little, I would say. That would help them. If they had someone toot their horn like a big time sports figure like a Stephen A. Smith, I think you would see that fandom shift a little. I don't think I'll see it because New York is so entrenched and want to be the Knicks that I can't see them talk about them. Talk about the Nets other than when they just simply act a fool and want to do soap opera stuff again.
Well, it ain't gonna be my ass. It's certainly not gonna be me. Remember when the move to Brooklyn was pending. Remember when Stephen A. said this?
They're not trying to come here to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming to take over.
They haven't done it yet.
You timed that beautifully because it's when you hit that, Victor hit type that.
Those tirades by Mr. Stephen A. Smith about the mess are coming to take over. Had not aged well. Not at all.
Did not age well.
Not at all.
100%, Victor. Hasn't aged well at all, period. And I was thinking to myself.
The moment he said that,
I was like, what was he seeing in this team?
I heard that live.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that live. And I said, they're coming to do what?
But then again, I get it. And this is the arrogance of the Knicks and how big of a presence they have and the shadow they cast, that blue and orange shadow they cast over New York.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the winter and the spring before Durant signed with the Nets.
Yes.
Times Square had a billboard of Durant clad in a Knicks uniform.
I remember that.
So, Knicks fan is seeing Durant sign with the Nets, and it's like, wait a minute. The Knicks are the team in New York. Why are you going to sign with the junior varsity team? You should be with the varsity team. And so when they see this figure who has then won 2 championships and got to a third, but unfortunately was injured when he was on the road trying to get his third in a row, go from the West Coast to the East, and they go to the Nets, they're figuring, oh, wow, our chances, talking about the Knicks, our chances of getting a chip is gone because this talent that helped the Warriors get 2 rings could easily help us get a ring, but he's not going to help us do it. No. I think it was coming from that.
And the Knicks made the correct move in not tendering an offer to him.
They definitely made the correct move, not tendering an offer to Irving.
Correct move in not tendering an offer to neither KD or Kyrie. What's up, Wise?
How you doing, brother?
Ryan McCarthy. I was genuinely happy for Jiggy, John Sebastian Jaguar when the Ducks won in 2007. I was rooting for him, Teemu Solani, and Scott Niedermayer to win the cup that year, and they did.
And they did.
Yeah. And they did. Man, listen, it's pretty simple. The Mets suck. The Fakers are worse. And it's going to be that way for the next few years.
And what's going to royally suck too is that the rest of us in America are going to have to deal with how horrible they are, and they still are going to be televised on national television. Both of them. And I don't mean just when they play against each other either.
Put a pin in it there. Let's take a break and come back because the Christmas matchups are where we are going to go next. We're already off the board. We're already off the rails. That's Cole. I'm the Snowman. Back in a flash.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Have you had a chance to visit the brand new Snowman in the Morning shop yet? You haven't? Then what are you waiting for? Go to our new web address, snowmaninthemorning.com/shop. That's snowmaninthemorning.com/shop, where you can shop for all kinds of items like a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a book bag, and everything else that you need to have the same outfits and the same gear that the crew has. And with each purchase, you will be helping the Snow Strong initiative. We got a lot to do in a short time to get there. Go to snowmaninthemorning.com/shop and get the same stuff that the crew has. And when you do that, tell them Snowman sent you. Thanks. This is a BS3 Network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Monday.
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez,
And it's caught! Deebo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense
The throw just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis Water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 Water. So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU. Stupid University. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid University, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
That's Cole. I'm the Snowman and Stupid University. Could that apply to the two teams we were talking about last segment?
I think it would apply to a lot of definitely both front offices.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's sad. It's horrible, man.
Speaking of Stupid University, that could also apply to some voters. Give me my take.
Oh Lord! Before I'll give you your take, Let's see. Okay. I just had to see something real fast.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What you got?
Oh, no, nothing. Your take is coming right about. The heck is it?
I don't know. You moved it.
There we go.
Okay.
No, I didn't move it. Right about now. And while I'm at the lab, I will now let you cook.
Dusty Baker and Jeremy Pena got robbed.
Wow.
Simply put, I love you, Terry Francona and Julio Rodriguez, but y'all don't deserve the awards that you got. Dusty Baker managed his team to a place where they've been trying to get to since 2017, and they got there. It's called a championship. What the hell did Terry Francona do? Got out of the wild card round. What are the voters doing? Praising mediocrity now? Listen, nothing against Julio Rodriguez. I know he was the big thing. But Jeremy Pena completed a double play that's very rare. And that double play was not only winning the American League Championship Series MVP, but the World Series MVP. What's the phrase? And a child shall lead them? Jeremy Pena and Dusty Baker got robbed, period. Especially Dusty Baker. Taking so much scrutiny for taking the Astros job in the first place, coming off of the scandal, coming off of everything that happened, coming off of the punishments. And I'll never forget what Dusty Baker said when he was asked early on, have the players gotten over being suspended and things like that. Dusty Baker said, we're already over it. We're trying to win. The award should be postseason, the postseason performances, thank you, Andrew, should be taken into consideration for who gets what award. MVP, Rookie of the Year, Manager of the Year, all that should be taken into consideration. It's just like the regular season awards for the NBA and the NFL and every other league. Because if you want to talk about a Rookie of the Year, how about a rookie that led your team to a world championship? That is why I believe Dusty Baker and Jeremy Pena got robbed. Period. They got robbed. And I feel for the voters. They have one of the toughest jobs in the world. I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's all a doggone popularity contest, and also depends on who's hot at the time. How come y'all didn't think Jeremy Pena was hot at that time? How come y'all didn't think Dusty Baker was hot at that time? Oh, I know why. Because Dusty Baker blew everybody out in the American League West. I know one man can't influence the rules of voting for awards they give after the postseason, but don't you think that the postseason and the performances they're in should be included in the voting? I think they should. That's one reason why I believe Stephen Curry got robbed not once, but twice. 2017, 2018. What the hell is Russell Westbrook and James Harden doing winning MVP awards? They didn't deserve them. They didn't earn them. Because both of them got their ass kicked in the playoffs. Both of them got their ass kicked in the playoffs. Hell, the Houston Rockets lost to those same Golden State Warriors in 7 games, with the 7th game being on their home floor on Memorial Day in 2018. And as my partner brought up so many times over, the Rockets had a perfect game plan in game 6 and 7. They kept Golden State off the 3-point line. And then in the second half, they allowed them to go crazy. from the same point, the same line where they went crazy the first 6 games. The 3-point line. And I know this take ain't about Stephen Curry, but I'm just illustrating a point about postseason awards or awards given after the postseason concludes. I believe in my heart Stephen Curry got robbed of 2 MVPs. Jeremy Pena got robbed of Rookie of the Year. And Dusty Baker got robbed of Manager of the Year. And Sick Diggy just said it in the chat. Dusty Baker is looking at Terry Francona while low-key flashing his World Series ring that's going to have a lot of bling on it and saying, quote, "I'll get that award soon enough." Well, to be perfectly honest, as this season should have illustrated Dusty Baker being Manager of the Year, it won't, but that's okay. Why? He got what he wanted. He got what he pursued. And that pursuit ended the way it should have ended, with a World Series championship. And all of the coaches surrounding Dusty chanting, "Dusty, Dusty, Dusty," as 44,000 fans celebrated in kind and in unison with their World Series championship manager. That is how it should be. Will it ever be that way? Probably not. I am but one man. I know a lot of people will agree with me, and I know some will disagree with me with how I'm feeling. But again, it just illustrates how Stephen Curry got robbed not once, but twice of MVP awards because he carried his team to a championship. Jeremy Pena completed a rare double play for a rookie. League Championship Series and World Series MVP. And yes, I have a trivia question behind that. I'll do that second half of the show. But I'm glad Jeremy Pena and Dusty Baker are smiling and not worrying about the awards, because the awards that they wanted, they have. And that's the 2022 World Series Championship. So MLB, you can continue to mess this up as long as you need to. NBA, I know you. NBA, you screwed up royally. Okay? The Warriors returned to prominence in 2017. And Steph didn't even get a sniff for MVP? Really? And he was one of the top scorers in the league and one of the top players in the league? Really? You're going to give that award to Russell Westbrook because he averaged a triple-double, which he kind of created himself unfairly? Because he was chasing teammates off the boards? And you don't want to look at that? You don't want to look at the fact that James Harden traveled his ass off getting MVP in 2018? I conclude with a stat that my partner brought up to me. You know the year that James Harden won the Most Valuable Player award, which was 2018? You know he took over 400 threes that year? When Michael Jordan won his first MVP, well, let me change that. James Harden averaged 37 points a game, taking 400 threes. Michael Jordan averaged 37 points a game in the 86-87 season. You know how many threes he attempted that year? 12. And he still averaged 37 points a game. Think about that the next time you want to crown an MVP and you just look at his stats and not his style of play. So I congratulate Dusty Baker and Jeremy Pena. Forget the regular season awards. The ones that you pursued, you got. Now let's see you get another one. And I mean that from the heart. That's Snowman's take. What is yours? You're quiet over there, dude.
All right.
Oh, y'all see that smile on his face, right? Do y'all see that wicked smile on his face? Ah, jeez. While my friend is still in the lab, and speaking of said Seattle Mariners, I'm going to pay some homage to Rick Riz, the radio voice of the Mariners, highlighting their wild comeback against the Toronto Blue Jays. Here's one of our calls of the day.
One more right here. Cal will lead. Here's the pitch to the way. Swinging a line drive into right field. Down the line and toward the corner. A base hit. Cal being waved around third. He'll score. Frazier in at second with a 2-out RBI double. Claps his hands. And the Mariners, for the first time in the ball game, have a 10-9 miraculous lead here in the top of the ninth inning. Holy smokes. Adam Frazier comes through in the clutch. His third base hit is an RBI double, giving the Mariners a lead here in the top of the ninth inning.
That's Rick Riz, the fabulous voice of the Seattle Mariners. And of course, since we're talking about victories and home runs and things like that, I'm sorry, Wise, but I can't help it.
The 0-1. And Alvarez belts it deep to right field. Gets it goodbye. Unbelievable. The Astros a walk-off win. Yordan Alvarez, a walk-off 3-run homer. And the Astros stun the Mariners in Game 1 of the division series. Incredible.
The House of Horrors for the Seattle Mariners continues as they mob Alvarez by home plate.
You know, there's one more I need to find. I don't know if I have it here. I have to look in another folder, but I'm gonna find it, because the one that I want, where is it? I don't have it. Damn it. I don't have it. Doggone it. But I do have an homage to Jerry Howarth, a retired Blue Jays play-by-play announcer.
There they go. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball deep left field. Hooking down the line. Hooking. There she goes. A grand slam. The Blue Jays have done it again. Steve Pearce with a 2-out grand slam to beat Oakland 8-4. Another walk-off home run after Morales did it last night. Home run number 9.
That was from 2017. And to finish things off, this is for you, buddy.
The rubber. He was on the mound when the Astros clinched the ALCS with that sweep against the Yankees. Mancini playing behind the runner at first. He goes, and the pitch is lifted to right by Castellanos. Long run for Tucker, over toward the line, and foul territory. Makes the catch, and the Houston Astros do it again. 2022 World Series champions. For the second time in 6 years, the Astros are baseball's best.
And with that happening, with the Astros becoming baseball's best, where is it? What am I looking for? Where is it? Oh, doggone it. It moved. It moved. Well, with the Astros becoming baseball's best, Cole Johnson went through this. And with the catch of that final out, this happened. Now y'all know what's coming. Hour 2 starts right now.
On your mark, get set. Let's go.
Cause we take this job so serious.
All of it between two people and 4 nostrils. All of it was gone.
LeBron James is pure, unadulterated trash as a basketball player and has been for 20 years. We don't want to see that. Wait a minute. We don't want to see
Number 420. Why is El Jefe? Number 420.
I had to do it. Oh, man, I thought I missed it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Yes, it's Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
It most certainly is. Hour 2 thereof. I didn't get a chance to push that button yesterday.
Oh, Lord.
What? What did I do now? What did I do now?
Not that Joker. Well, Joker's wild bit.
Oh, this?
Joker.
Or this?
Oh, the
like
original
the
sound.
I got the, yep, this is the original. They were using that even for the bonus game, but then they jazzed up the bonus game by adding.
Yeah, I like that one much better, actually.
I like the second one better, too. As we talked about yesterday, I'm going to stay away from the buttons because the last time I pushed the button while Cole was doing LJPN and I pushed this,
you tripping.
Cole nearly fell out of his seat.
Oh, my.
But in playful fashion, I say, you asked for it.
I did.
But I know, but I also know where you're coming from when you had so much in your head that was making you laugh anyway.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and what's so messed up, I prepared for every other scenario that you or Wise was going to throw at me, and even Playmaker, except hearing my own voice back at me. I'm like, oh Lord, that I have to say that was great. That was a winner. I'm like, doggone it,
worked.
Threw my own voice right back at me.
I can't believe that worked.
I'm upset. I'm upset it did. I'm like, how in the world?
Why are you upset that it worked?
So I give you that, but I was like, doggone, I shouldn't have cracked like that. Not like that.
And how many times have you made us crack like that? I mean, hell, the first time the first time you did that bit,
mm-hmm.
You broke us. Anyway, it's hour 2. You know what goes on during hour 2. My gauntlet is ready, and y'all about to hear some.
Oh Lord.
You know, I just look at some of these.
The reason why I created the segment we're about to go into in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all just see the look on my face, right? I nearly cussed. Push the button.
Nicholas, I was thinking the same thing.
Yes, you know where I'm going. You know.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
There is no end in sight. There is no end to the frivolity.
Already.
There is no end to the stupidity. There is no end to the bronzexual fandom.
Sure ain't. It sure ain't.
Court session is at it again.
Oh, Lord, not court session.
Again.
Okay, so why? No, what trope are they championing now?
Open it.
Oh, Lord, all right. I had to ask. Why? Quote.
The Lakers can lose all games this season and go 2-80.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's still the GOAT and is better than MJ and Kobe.
Close quote. What I told you. What I told you. Now you see why the LJPN exists. Because of that statement right there. Verbatim.
Court session, where have you been drinking the liquor?
Oh my gosh.
Andrew said, I'm sorry, what? I will repeat it begrudgingly.
Quote.
The Lakers can lose all games this season and go 2-80. LeBron's still the GOAT and is better than MJ and Kobe.
Close quote. Oh, before you continue, Wonder Bread Choir.
I love you for that. Hey, court session, I have a very simple question for you regarding this frivolous statement.
Simple. All right.
What in the vinyl blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell are you thinking? And that last word of my question implies that he has a brain. But for him to type this and make it public, that answers that question.
That's right. He ain't.
You're just not smart, are you? You're just not basketball educated, are you?
I told you they just drinking on their hen.
Yeah, off of that joystick. Did you show LeBron your whole facts?
Oh, no.
I need to know. Did you show LeBron your whole facts and he gave you permission to type this ridiculous statement? How can you utter such
ignorance?
How can you? What's the word I'm looking for? How can you utter such? How can you utter such?
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. The host needs to collect himself for a moment or two. Please stand by. The host simply can't believe how people can be such dolts and idiots. Please stand by. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
Beautifully done.
Are you out of your rabbit ass rat picking mind?
Yes.
Oh, and then Razek Hernandez. Just
wake me up before you go. Got my whole face about the ho.
I hate you, Victor Locke, but I love you for that. Razek Hernandez continued the frivolity.
Oh, Lord. You actually called this frivolity?
That's the best word I can think of without swearing.
Okay.
When he said,
quote,
Jordan never came back from a 3-1 deficit, ... I'm just saying.
Close quote. He was too good to even get down to a 3-1 deficit in the World Championship Series.
Okay, you non-basketball watching dumbass. Forgive me. Do you know the only time MJ was down 3-1 came in an Eastern Conference semifinal series against the eventual Eastern Conference champion Detroit Pistons?
That's correct.
The
1988.
year was 1988. When the Bulls were getting their act together and Detroit had their act together.
Right.
You fool.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, when it came to the World Championship Series, when MJ showed up, he won it.
All 6 times.
And there was another one. There was
no, Lord.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe I'm going to read this next one.
You have to gather yourself? Oh, no. It must be bad.
Open it.
Oh, good Lord. All right.
Wait, before you open it.
Okay.
Before you open it.
Okay.
Chad Evans, you insignificant drop of. Now open it.
Quote.
As a true competitor, I'll take a 4-6 finals record or over 4-0 any day.
Close quote.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Bitch, are you for real?
Lord have mercy. Yes. Stay off the weed applies here. Goodness gracious.
As much as I despise every word of this quote, and as much as I'll say to Chad Evans 100,000 times over,
you tripping, dummy,
I will read it again against my own will. Chad Evans said,
quote,
as a true competitor, I'll take a 4-6 finals record over 4-0 any day.
Close quote. Lord have mercy. It's been a minute, but it applies here. It just does. Helen, my dear, please do the honors.
So good.
Y'all some high as kite niggers.
You'll take a 4-6 record in the Ultimate Championship Series
Y'all some high as kite niggers.
any
That's
day,
all I gotta say about that.
any day over being undefeated in the World Championship Series?
High as a mother effing kite. Lord have mercy.
Chad Evans, you stupid, idiotic, back-ass words,
Imbecile.
insignificant drop of...
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. The host needs to collect himself for a moment or two. Please stand by. The host simply can't believe how people can be such dolts and idiots. Please stand by. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
Stupid idiot.
Lord have mercy.
I'm glad y'all missed those last 90 seconds. Because I was saying I was not pleased.
Wow. Oh Lord, there's more. Oh goodness.
Yeah, there is.
The exasperation is absolutely hilarious. But I 100% get it.
I know you do. I will only read.
Only read? Oh Lord.
There's a fellow on here who identifies himself with one of the greatest shooters ever, Peja Stojakovic. And I know this ain't Peja. I know for a fact that this ain't Peja Stojakovic, because Peja would never utter this kind of... And as I say that, you know, I think when you get 2 for 1, they call that a double play. Here's the first half of it. This is why LeBron is the GOAT.
Oh Lord.
I know the only thing y'all care about is scoring, but look at these passes. I'm sorry, but Jordan's passes were so basic and his IQ was nowhere near LeBron's. LeBron is the best scorer ever. And one of the... And he didn't even finish his thought, you dumb... You dumb, stupid, idiotic...
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. The host needs to collect himself for a moment or two. Please stand by. The host simply can't believe how people can be such dolts and idiots. Please stand by. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
Dumbass. See, this is why... This is part of the reason why George Carlin is one of my favorite comedians of all time. And to back it up, and to...
There's more? Oh, good Lord.
LeBron might lose to the Kings tonight at 9:30 and record some good stats.
I told you. So you think when I do
You insignificant mother.
Modem.
Damn you. Good stats while you're busy getting your ass kicked.
I told you. See, you think you
Let me
think you're
try
right,
this
man.
again. Good stats while you're in the process of getting your ass kicked.
You think that Ray Ray is just a character.
I know he's not a character. See, Ray Ray is all kinds of, and so many times I just want to say,
You suck, you jackass.
The thought process is utterly ridiculous.
and then
By the Kings,
no
less.
Side note, who did LeBron lose his first game to? The Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
And that was at Arco Arena.
Arco Arena.
Yeah.
I think that's all. Yeah, all right.
This is the last one. I implore you. I can't believe I'm going to read this doggone thing. But this Peja Stojakovic imposter has got to be stopped.
Peja Stojakovic imposter.
Imposter. Because he posted something in this. Open it. Just open it.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, so the ridiculousness you're about to read says, quote,
LeBron's team didn't help him in his 10th game as he scored 30 points while grabbing 8 rebounds and dishing out 5 assists. Goat emoji. MJ was carried by his team in their 10th game, even though he put out an epic performance. He finished with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm sorry, but LeBron in year 20 is better than MJ in year 15.
Close quote. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Boom, 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 boom.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Again.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Hit me. Break it down. No more whammies. No more whammies. Oh.
I thought the general idea was
you play to win the game.
Thank you, Herm. Yes.
I'll say it again. I thought the general idea was
you play to win the game.
Say it again, Herm.
Hello?
You play to win the game.
So with these bronsexuals typing all types of dumbassery tropes, all I have to ask is,
what in the all types of blue hell
are you folks doing besides
Yeah, they definitely going to see you clapping.
sometimes my brain just goes
Oh, hey, oh, Ho Chi Minh.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh, hey, oh, Ho Chi Minh. Oh, hey, oh, Ho Chi Minh. Oh, hey, oh, Ho Chi Minh.
And sometimes I just think,
Ooh, I'm dying.
you'd rather take a 4-6 record than being in the finals than being undefeated in the finals? How dumb are you? How dumb are you, bronsexuals? I better not ask. That's such a dangerous question. Because you're drinking the nectar off of the joystick you have no business handling. And you're so high and drunk off of that nectar that some of the tropes that you put out there, and yes, I am calling them tropes,
because they are.
Some of the tropes that you put out there are so bleeping ridiculous.
They're out there.
And that's being nice.
Nice. That's being gravely generous.
That's being absolutely nice about it, because sometimes I think your brains go,
Somebody told me that everything she wants is everything she sees. That does describe bronsexuals.
in the worst freaking way. In the worst way.
Oh
yeah! Which is what they say whenever LeBron suits up and their brains kind of go south with what could happen after the game. This is what I think happens to bronsexuals' brains. Hey, quiet! I'm talking here.
You tell me.
Although I recognize the song, but don't
I
do
know
that.
you recognize the song. I know you recognize the song.
Yeah, WGCI in Chicago wore that sumbitch out. Bronsexuals, do y'all not get it? He wasn't good in year 1, and he ain't good in year 20. All he wants is that scoring record, is the points, is the total points record. That's all he wants. He doesn't want a championship. And apparently y'all don't either. Because after that Mickey Mouse fake ass bubble championship in 2020, where he actually had 4 months to rest, and he still gets unanimous MVP instead of the fellow who should have gotten unanimous MVP and won, Anthony Davis? Really? And you bronsexuals wind up singing his praise.
From LeBron's.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Remember, from LeBron's lips, I'm sorry, let me do this correctly. From LeBron's very own lips, he actually opined the following. And I still can't believe he actually said this, but he actually did opine this. Quote, the 2 toughest championships ever earned in NBA history was in 2016 and 2020. Close quote.
Shut up, fool!
Oh, no.
Shut up, fool!
See you later!
Oh, you can.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key?
Say what?
Oh, God, I was not expecting that sound, but that was beautiful.
Shut up, fool!
Oh, crap! Ah, damn it! Ah, crap! Ah, crap! Ah, crap! Ah, crap!
Utter ridiculousness. UTTER ridiculousness. Them chumps can leave you speechless. I'll admit that. Oh, Lord, no, he didn't. Okay, the utter blasphemy. Johnson's over 30 in the game. Sunday, Katie getting swept, but first run in the beat, choking in front of home crowd, and Steph getting carried to a conference finals, a finals MVP. All playoffs long and Jokic getting bounced first round. It isn't about anything about the Bronsexuals. It's about this. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James is still the best basketball player in the world.
You're a stupid dumbass.
Euphoria.
You cannot say filth, flarn, filth in front of people.
Right.
Damn!
What?
Bitch, please.
Bitch, are you for real?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And for the coup de grace.
So, Bronsexuals, I'll leave you with this. And this. And this.
So goodbye to you and farewell to thee.
Now get out my face, you thirsty hooker whores.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
Just with that soundbite alone.
Back in a moment.
The World Series is underway, so is the NFL season, the NBA season, and yes, there's actually hockey with the NHL. Where can you support your team and your favorite player? By going to Fanatics. Go to snowmaninthemorning.com/fanatics. That's snowmaninthemorning.com/fanatics. Select your favorite jersey or your favorite gear from your favorite team or your favorite player, and you can support not only your favorite team or favorite player, but you can support this morning show as well. Go to snowmaninthemorning.com/fanatics, and you can support anybody involved in sports with all the seasons going right now. It's Fanatics, where sports fans shop. And when you go there, tell them Snowman sent you. Thank you. Because we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Shut up, fool!
I think I broke him again. The Wilhelm scream. Sheed, we here's with us. Good morning to you. Did you see the Iron She giving props to our Devils last night? Yeah, I did. Morning, Cool. Giants on your heel. Cool is here? Yes, he is. He sure is. Hey, Cool. I still stick to my prediction of the our NFC championship match between the Eagles and the 49ers. For the simplest of reasons, they're the two most balanced teams in the NFC. Now, where'd my partner go? Oh, he's in the lab cooking. Oh, dear. Right. Andrew says, very well done, Snowman. Thank you. Thank you. And to Cool, the intro and outro for your show, gee, I wonder who did that. Absolutely ridiculously good. Man. Ridiculously good. Of course, A Pizzle and the Wild. God. Wait, but this is hold on. Did you just throw the Linwood all crap sound in here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I threw this in.
Oh, crap! Ah, damn it! Ah, crap! Ah, crap! Ah, crap! Ah, crap!
Yes, I threw that in there.
Oh, Lord.
And this. And this. And this. And this. And what I should have done was, where is it? Close my bronze sexual confessions with this.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't.
I didn't think about it. Now, where did you go?
Oh,
Are you preparing now?
Yes, I am. In fact, I'm ready to roll.
Well,
don't want to be on camera yet, but I'm ready to roll.
Grand slam.
Yes, I'm playing that sound to piss off a lot of Cub fans. All right, sir. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
Now, oh no. This is an LJPN special presentation.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, dear God.
Yes. Welcome to the 65th Tabernacle Apostolic Pentecostal Methodist Catholic Baptist Church of the Chicken Wing, but we also know it as the City Fifth. And I am your preacher. My name is the Right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop Pastor Deacon Winston Aloysius Jenkins. The third. And Ray sends his regards. He still is hungover from the celebration last week with his with the Houston Astros. He drank so much lean that he did not want to do like what Pimp C did and die from drinking too much lean. So he decided to get off that lean for now. But yeah, he's tipping on fofos out in Antoine and Tidwell. We wish you well, buddy. It's awesome. It's awesome. Now, it's so great to see you all in the congregation this morning. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see you all. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta walk to the right studio setup. Give me a second here. As I pass it. There we go. Now we got the right setup. There we go. Yeah. Now you have come to be in the congregation of the City Fifth, and I'm so glad that you're here. And in the City Fifth, Ray wanted me to show you that he feels your pain, because we are the church where we believe that LeBron James is the man. And we espouse all of this. White lady, be quiet. Now, we espouse all of this because, let's be honest, I get rich off this.
Excuse me, bitch.
I said, I get rich off this, Karen. Now, as I was saying, Ray sent me this clip. He wanted me to play it for you, so I'll play it right now.
Whistle to be blown when I get hit. I mean, 4 free throws once again. I looked at a lot of guys tonight, shoot a lot of jump shots, and they going 9, 13 times to the free throw line. I got to learn how to flop or something. Seriously, I need to learn how to do that. Swipe my head back or do something to get to the free throw line, because
Ray said something to the effect of that the league has it in for LeBron. That he can't draw the fouls like he used to. So now he feels as though he needs the flop.
You tripping?
What type of he don't need the flop. No, he just needs to play his game. I mean, that's what it's about. Just play his game. I mean, he's in his 20th season. That man is a chiseled rod god. He does not need to resort to any tactics such as flopping. Besides, he doesn't know how to flop.
You tripping?
Now, Ray also wanted me to show you he said the point total. I think that's what he called it. Yeah, the point total board. Yeah, he said that he said the assist needs to surpass. How do you say? He said Maggie Jensen. Yeah, and it didn't change from last week. It's 27, but Maggie. And then he tried to coach me on saying it. Maggie Jensen. I don't understand what that is. And then points needed to dethrone. Who is Carissa Adila Jabilum? Oh, well, anyway, and he coached me to say that too. Carissa Adila Jabilum. I'm like, what the heck? 1,076
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you dumbass.
I am a pastor of the. No, I'm sorry. I am the Right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop Deacon Pastor of the Most High God. You will respect me, otherwise you will have this fool.
Mold him.
Mold him. Mold him. As I was saying. Yeah, he wanted me to say all of that, but you all did not come at the City Fifth for all of that. You came for Simon, and that's what you're gonna get right after.
This edition of the LJPN is brought to you by Grimy Chapstick. No more chip and chap.
Now, back at the City Fifth, I'm so glad you're here. and the reason why this church preacher LeBron is simple. It's simple because you may not drive a great big Cadillac, but I do. I do, because I'm in the barbershops, the nail salon, the grocery store, and all y'all
ain't got
about,
any nails, man.
And all y'all talking about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, LeBron James versus Maggie Jensen. He says, yeah,
that's Magic Johnson.
LeBron James versus Usher. Get this errant fool that wants to interrupt this man speaking. He wants to interrupt your right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop, Pastor Deacon. Get him out of the audience.
Hey,
and if you don't,
hey,
I will replace you with a buffer.
I'll replace you with a buffer. Let me go. Hey, I don't care who you. I don't care how big. Let me go. Let me go. Hey, let me out of here. Will you let it? Hey, I told you I'm not good at the.
Thank you for treating him like Jazz from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, as I was saying, now here at the City Fifth,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You came here to hear a sermon, and like I said, you know, you all made me rich because I do drive a great big Cadillac with gangster white walls, TV antennas in the back. And I know some of you chumps out there, you may not have a car at all. I understand it. I understand, but because you all give to the City Fifth, I'm a rich man. And I could drive around with the Cadillac with against the white walls, the TV antennas in the back, while you chumps and suckers walk everywhere. Thank you.
That is blasphemous.
But remember, brother, it gets Stephen A. Smith out of this here.
You say such a thing.
Now, but remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for giving to the 65th. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo, preach, Pastor. And how? Woo. But yeah, now we have to get into the sermon. Let's get this sermon for a second.
Again?
No.
Or
it's things that disqualify you from talking about LeBron. I say again, the sermon for today is things that disqualify you from critiquing LeBron. And we're going to get to the disqualified number one. Here it is. You got to be at least 6 feet 2 inches tall, because if you ain't 6 feet even, just throw the whole human being away. Now, it's a doggone shame if you Muggsy Bogues size and you talk ill about LeBron James, because the dude is 1 foot and 6 inches taller, and you being, some of you chumps being 5'3" and nothing, you all talk all this ill stuff about LeBron. Stop it. You don't have the skill set to talk. Chill with it, as they say out the street. Disqualifier number 2. You gotta be at least 10 years in the game doing whatever it is you do, not to include thumb calisthenics. Now, for those of y'all in the audience that know what calisthenics is, it's exercising. That's what it means. So I know, Ray, I know that's a little too much for you. There's too many syllables for you. Yeah. Calisthenics. Just think exercise. Just think when one of those chumps are on your joystick. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. But it's on the keyboard, not on your member. Anyway, as I was saying, you all cannot talk ill if you don't have the juice to say anything. I do, because I've done this 20 years, and all of you in the audience are baby rich in doing this for 20 years. That's why you see the stained glass windows in the back, all about LeBron, because you all, because of LeBron, have made me a rich man out in here. Thank you, Jesus. Disqualifier number 3. Someone, a minimum of 15 people, would have to identify you. Hold on a second. Look, you ignorant Negro. I want stuff to be typed right. Look, I'm not like that Ray fool on LJPN. I want it done right.
But that's how you
hear
gave
me?
it.
I want it done right. Learn
it is right.
Act as if you speak English, son. Goodness gracious. But anyway.
That's how you gave it to
Anyway. Someone would have to identify you as being top 5 great at whatever it is you're good at. Lord. Firstly, go back to grammar school. Secondly, let's get this understood. You can't talk ill about LeBron, and people don't feel as though that you are qualified to do so. I'm qualified to do so, but I don't feel the need to talk bad about this guy. I mean, he's such a pillar in the community. He's such a pillar with his family. He's such a pillar with the NBA. He's such a pillar everywhere he goes, and he's definitely such a pillar to me. Look at me. I'm the flyest nigger that you ever seen on a pulpit.
Liar!
Woo! Lord have mercy.
Liar!
Who invited Triple H in the audience? Anyway, as I was saying, disqualifier number 4. You can't be scum of the earth, also known as a Bulls fan.
The hell?
No. You can't be a Bulls because your perspective is skewed. It's all over the place. It ain't right. That's why they say scum the earth, aka Bulls fan, because they say, we saw greatness with Jordan and nothing else matters. And they don't entertain anything outside of that. So I understand why they would say scum the earth or Bulls fan, because they think Jordan is great, they think Pippen is great. And
they are, damn it.
It lends to perspective being made. So understand that. I said understand that. Disqualifier number 5.
There's more.
If any of your criticism mirrors the opinions of Skip Bayless, let me tell you something. Don't have that scrawny white boy talk ill about, how does Ray say it?
Oh no,
my Kang. Look,
yo, Kang sucks.
Don't have this guy out in LA who, if he shot a jumper, it would ridiculously make me happy. Talk ill about LeBron, and if you all are the same as well, it's funny how you all think. Oh, and there was another disqualifier. I think it was something to the effect of, if you have never dunked on a regulation rim, you shouldn't even talk.
Says you.
Well, here's why. You have to know what you're talking about in order to critique. So if you haven't done a thing, listen to what I'm saying to you. I said, if you haven't done a thing, how can you critique someone in doing a thing?
What?
Say it again, Pastor. I'm about to. If you haven't ever done a thing,
what?
And how can you teach someone to do a thing?
What?
Woo, I'm preaching better than y'all listening. I'm telling you. Woo, Lord, child have mercy. In conclusion, if you don't meet the criteria, go back to the... Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on a second. Lord have mercy. See, these idiots here, they just don't know what they're doing. Look, Negro, I told you. Look, I told you. You need to do something. You're fired. I can't believe what... I'm in church. I'm trying to preach to these people, and you're messing this up. I wanted to be right.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. The host needs to collect himself for a moment or two. Please stand by. The host simply can't believe how people can be such dolts and idiots. Please stand by. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
I'm so sorry about that. Let's go back to the regular schedule programming. Now, what what the brother was saying, and the guy that just got fired off of the visual board.
Holy on smoke!
If you don't meet the criteria, go back to the underbelly abyss that you slid it up from underneath and find, I say, your purpose. I said, find your purpose. Oh, I'm getting it. Oh, I'm feeling it in my soul. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my soul. Oh. See, that means right now, what you gotta do, yeah. You gotta talk right about LeBron. Don't say any bad about LeBron. No. No more bad wild. What my man Ray say? Yeah, no chip and no chap. No, none of that stuff. No. No haters in the house. No. We believe there has to be no haters. Doesn't mean the pom-pom wavers. Act like you're clapping like seals. Bron. That's right. Oh, Lord. Say it to me now. LeBron is the man. LeBron is the man.
No, he's not.
LeBron is the man. Yeah. Woo. Dance for him. That's right. Get out your seat. Dance for the man. Dance for him. Come on. That's right. Raise the roof. Dance for him. I said dance for the man. Yeah. I'm feeling in my bones.
Are you done yet?
Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all want some more? All right. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Now, ooh.
I think I just broke my chair.
Now, now, for those of you who really want to further this ministry, you all got to give. You see the Cash App below. That's right, at $ tallman Dr. K50. You could also do that at $ host Cole Johnson. That's right. The Cash Apps are wide open. Pour into the ministries and let it further you and LeBron. Because Bron is the man.
So I realized that I think even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
Man, yeah, I heard that the Right Reverend Dr. Cardinal Bishop Pastor Deacon Whitson L. wishes chickens
you are and ass. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And folks, always remember, if your dreams don't scare you,
I don't remember asking you a thing.
Oh, not that. If your dreams don't scare you, then the City Fifth will. We're out of here. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for tuning in to Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, the hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold, hard facts.